All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing our weekly video predictions for the second last episode of the first half of Fear the Walking Dead Season 5. This is for Episode 7. It is called Still Standing. And spoiler warning, of course, as usual, if you are not caught up for Fear the Walking Dead. So this is for Episode 7, what we think is going to happen in Still Standing, it is called. And then we have one more episode after that, which is the mid-season finale. And then this half of Fear the Walking Dead is over. Then we're going to have to wait for it to return after the break. But it's not all bad, because basically after Episode 8, we'll be getting Comic-Con, which includes the trailer for the second half of Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, and the big one, The Walking Dead Season 10's trailer. So that's the one that we're all kind of most excited for, and we can't wait to see, Season 10. Maybe eventually we'll get a glimpse of The Walking Dead movie. We'll get a trailer for The Walking Dead movie with Rick returning, but I doubt we'll see that at Comic-Con this year. It'll probably be near the end of this year, maybe next year, by the time we see any kind of video for that or trailer for that, because I don't think it's started filming yet at all, or production yet at all. I don't think so, but we'll have to see. Who knows? Maybe they have some kind of teaser or sneak peek for us or something. I don't know. Either way, very excited for Comic-Con. I can't wait to see the trailer for The Walking Dead Season 10 and Fear the Walking Dead Season 5 second half after that month-long break. So Episode 7, it's called Still Standing, and I'm happy to see that Fear the Walking Dead is still standing. Some people have called out that the episode titles for this half are kind of a bit strange. The Episode 5, The End of Everything, was the same week as the end of the Walking Dead comic book series, so literally it could be a coincidence, or it could be an Easter egg, but they synced up the title, The End of Everything, with the same week that The Walking Dead's last issue hit. So literally, they somehow synced that up, whether it was just a coincidence and it just happened to work out that way. Now this episode here is called Still Standing, which is also meta for me. It makes me think like Fear the Walking Dead as a series is still here, like it's still on, it's still standing on its own. And that's kind of crazy. I'm thinking that, it could also refer to these survivors in the episode and how they're still standing, but it just makes me think of like how fun that is for the show that it's still on, and the way these titles just happen to be kind of meaning something, in consideration when you think of the Walking Dead comic book series ending this very week, or, last week is kind of fun. So the description for the episode reads: Strand and Charlie seek safety. Dorie helps Dwight on his quest. And then we have Morgan stays focused on the greater mission elsewhere. Alicia refuses to give up. So Alicia wants to find, it looks like, aviation fuel. It's in the sneak peek that they've sprung a leak, and regular gas won't work for a plane. She's got to find aviation fuel, which is made for them, so she knows the place where they can get it. Sounds like she doesn't want to give up with fixing the plane, and we'll see if maybe she can somehow pull it out and do it. I do think that, Althea has been working on the plane, and maybe Alicia refuses to give up for the kids, for finding the kids. We'll see about Althea with regards to the aviation fuel and with regards to the plane, and if she can somehow still manage to fix it. I'm not sure if the blimp is going to be still up and running when this is all said and done. Maybe they will need Althea to somehow fix that plane or something, or at least get it up for a little while in the air so they can clear the mountains and then somehow, make a half-safe landing, or maybe a little bit of a crash landing or something, where they can kind of get up over it and then start to kind of slow and make some kind of a skid landing or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's probably better than staying around where that reactor is, which is close to going off, right? Morgan stays focused on the greater mission. So, the question of whether or not they're going to be able to bring the kids back to go with them. The question of, could they even fit everyone in that blimp anyway? Have to lay down on top of each other or something. Him trying to bring the kids back, probably. Her trying to do the same. And then the others, Dwight and John, trying to find Sherry before this mid-season finale is up. and I do think we will see Sherry one way or another. We'll probably save that for tomorrow's first Q&A video for Fear the Walking Dead for this episode, because I think that that's probably going to be a big point for the mid-season finale, that we probably will see Sherry in the mid-season finale. At least that's what I'm hoping to see. They did say in an interview that that will be resolved, or that something along the lines that we either will see her again or something like that will happen. It could go either way. We'll discuss it more tomorrow, whether or not Dwight will find Sherry. That won't likely happen in episode 7, I don't think. So unless it's at like the very end of the episode or something like that, I tend to think it'd be mid-season finale. But they're going to be looking, and he's not going to want to leave until he finds her. So they've got a lot of different stuff going on here. They need to leave, but then at the same time, they've got some loose ends here to tie up with trying to get the kids back, and Dwight trying to find Sherry before they go, and then Strand and Charlie seeking safety, and Morgan trying to help them, and Alicia trying to get the kids back. So that's a description. The sneak peek, like I said, is basically Althea, not Alicia, Althea, trying to find the aviation fuel. The next on video, links to be in for both are in the description for you guys below. And I did notice that AMC renamed their YouTube channel to The Walking Dead instead of AMC, which is fun. It's kind of like they've rebranded their whole channel as just The Walking Dead, like that's it. And that also occurred this week, which is the same week as The Walking Dead comic book series ended. So it's very strange to me that The Walking Dead comic book series ends and AMC literally renames their YouTube channel to just The Walking Dead instead of AMC. So, because also you'd think like they would have uploading other shows to AMC's channel as well, but maybe they're not going to do that or something. Maybe they decide, well, we'll just upload Walking Dead stuff to it. People online don't really care about The Terror, or nobody watches Nosferatu or other series like that. I don't know. That's a good question, right? Whether or not they're going to keep doing that now they've renamed it to just The Walking Dead. But check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. Click the links and look at the channel name. It's just The Walking Dead now, not AMC. They renamed it, so strange. The next on, we have Morgan. So we're going to do what we came here to do. So he's, again, seeing his reflection in a door with a walker kind of clawing at him, which, again, I don't want to see Morgan killed off. I really hope they're not foreshadowing Morgan's death. But, if they did do it, I would just be really shocked and saddened by it and surprised. But, I can't say I would be that surprised, because they keep showing him looking in like glass storm doors or looking indoors, seeing his reflection with walkers behind clawing at it. It's in the sneak peek or the next on. Take a look at the next on. You'll see what I'm talking about, the promo video, because they keep doing that. It's the second time this season they've done it. It's very strange, and I really hope they're not foreshadowing Morgan's death, because Morgan is one of the best parts of Fear, right? Strand here to make a hasty retreat, right? It's fun the way Strand kind of speaks. Alicia finds Dillon, right? So that's good. And she puts him into a turret point or whatever that is. I don't know. A sharp turret thing that she has that she kills walkers with. Second reactor might melt down. So you can see that the reactors, you've got Grace going for it. There's the one that's already like it's got a hole in the top, I think. I don't know. I'm not a nuclear physicist, but whatever's going on with that, they're melting down. Something's happening. However, those damn things work, and whether or not she can stop it or just delay it, I'm not sure how. Maybe she'll be killed in the process in this episode. And then the kids running from a whole bunch of zombies and a whole bunch of them together. So we'll have to see if all the kids are going to come with Morgan and the others, or just some of them. Annie seems hell-bent on wanting to stay there, but she should realize, like, okay, if the reactor's going to go, then you're all going to die if you stay here. You all need to leave, so maybe Alicia can talk her into it. So I'm expecting for another pretty good episode with episode 7, with, again, a lot of different things happening in different locations, and then the mid-season finale being kind of the big payoff for this first half. It's been an incredible first half season for Fear. I do have to say that I think Season 5's first half is one of the very best of the series, right up there with Season 3 is still the best season for Fear, I think. If I compare the other seasons, Season 3 is like the best Fear season they've ever done, I think. And then Season 4's first half was really good, because you had, Morgan coming in for the first time. You actually had Rick and Carol appearing in Fear for a scene there. You had Morgan's crossover, Madison's last, spoiler warning, last half, Nick, his last time in the show. So the second half of Season 4, I think, was very, not nearly as good as the first half. But Season 3, best season of Fear. Season 4's first half, very engaging. A lot of things happening. You certainly can't say it was an uneventful half. The second half of season 4 was a little bit uneventful, and season 5 has been far better with its first half than the second half of season 4. So let's hope when it goes on break and comes back that the second half of season 5 is just as good as its first half. If it is, this could make a case for season 5 of Fear actually being the best season of the series, I think. Maybe competing with season 3, and then season 4 is kind of out of the picture because the first half was so good, but the second half was so lackluster that I'd almost have to say that we got to take season 4 off the table for the discussion of best season of Fear, because that second half was so weak that the first half was like, everything that happened in it, it was just like, as awesome as that was, you could make a case best half season would be season 4's first half, but definitely not a whole season because the second half was so weak that it can't be compared. So I think the season will easily be better than season 4 as a whole when we're done, and be competing with season 3 for the best season of Fear. I think. We'll see how the second half turns out, though, because if they do the same thing they did last year with season 4 then, and bring us like a filler, lackluster second half of season 5, then people are going to be disappointed. But it'll be hard to do that with all the characters they have in it now, especially having Dwight and everybody else still. So we'll see who's still standing when the season's over. That's it for my predictions video, guys. We'll see you back again tomorrow for the Sherry video, because that's an important one. She's a OG Walking Dead character now, too. She was part of, before All Out War and all that with Negan and the Saviors, Dwight. So very important one, and we should discuss that, because that's really, if she comes into Fear, that's another crossover for Fear, isn't it? Even if it's just for a scene as a zombie or something. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below for tomorrow's Q&A. If you like the video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite. And that's it for this one. I'll see you guys back again for another Fear video. As always, this is Trev, saying peace later, guys. See you soon.